what can be more wrong than talking about the wrongs of our own religion, Hinduism? See, anybody born in India has read NCRT books, has read ICSE books, and we know that Hinduism was full of flaws, or is full of flaws, and so we had religion like Islam and Buddhism flourishing, even Jainism's flourishing. Namaskar, my name is Shishir Kumar, and I will be walking with you through details of how we are killing Hinduism. First thing first, I know each of us has been born and brought up in a Hindu society, and if not, then we are living in the neighborhood of some Hindu society. And let us answer ourselves what we read in our childhood, that Hinduism is bad because we had Sati Pratha, that was bad. If it was not, then even today women would be like sacrificing themselves on the husband's funeral, or we have child marriage more than other religions. We have the, not the burqa, sorry, it is called the parda pratha, in which women need to cover their face, and these are the bad elements of Hindu society. And so we have untouchability. So every time you go into any temple in India, you will be asked what is your caste, and then you will be asked to enter. So you see there is so much of the social diversion in our society, that Brahmins, they rule the religion, the Rajputs, they rule the religion, and the Dalits, they're not allowed in the temple. You must have seen this. This is happening every day. You live in any society, in any city, it is happening, right? It is happening. This is what has been taught to us. This is what we know from our books. Are these true? No, these are not true. I have never seen any temple till date that asks for the caste of people. I have never seen any Sati Pratha or even heard of it. Families don't ask their woman that you should be covering your face up to your lips, or just your eyes should be out of your whole body cover. None of my friends have ever asked me what is my caste, or I have ever asked anybody what is their caste. Still, we are going to become minority in some year. Okay, I'm not going to talk about how Islam is growing in India, but we are growing weak, and this is a fact. So what is the problem with Hinduism? What is the problem with the Hindus? The first and the foremost problem with Hindus as of now, and or Hinduism as of now, is we are not educating ourselves enough to be a Hindu. You know what is the beauty of Hindu religion? The beauty of Hindu religion is that it is one of the most researched religion in the world. It is ancient duty. It is not a religion. It is dharma. It is about the ancient duty that people do, that they have to do to realize themselves. It is not about some god sitting somewhere and giving orders, or somebody is like babbling something in somebody's ear and then it comes out as a book. No. We have a full research system in form of Vedas, in form of Upanishads. We have beautiful philosophical writings as Ramayana, as Mahabharata, in which the old age, the histories have been written in a beautiful manner. But do we even care to read it? No, we don't care to read it. We don't have any time. So anybody coming and telling to us anything, we are very ready to accept it. Yes, I will have to come to the so-called Hindu institutions that are running in our country. Like, I'm sitting in Ranchi, and we have Yoga Satsang here. Yoga Satsang had a great role to play because it comes from the lineage of Lahiri Mahashaya from Banaras, who gave Kriya Yoga to the modern India, or a form of Kriya Yoga to the modern India. When Yoganand ji took it from his guru, was a Dashnami Sadhu, they prayed to Krishna, they prayed to Mahavatar Babaji, they prayed to Lahiri Mahashaya. But for being accepted in the Western countries, with Krishna they added Jesus Christ. And now though they wear saffron clothes, they say, we are from no religion. No. Then you should not be using Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is Sanatan. Kriya Yoga is Hinduism. Let us come to another miserable organization that India has. Which organization am I talking about? I'm talking about ISKCON. So Indian youths, they are very happy when they are associated with ISKCON. They like the way they play their drums. Alright, they will say Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, and then they try to replicate the ways of Vedic puja that they do. Then they will sell you a Gita and they will sell that this is what Lord Krishna said. And we are very happy. At least I will give them one credit, that unlike other religious organizations, they are trying to reach people. But there is one big fault that these people are doing. You know what? It is said that you need to do a lot of punya karma to be born as a Hindu. What Prabhupada did was, see, first of all, we need to realize one thing, that you must be thinking that when you are in ISKCON, there are 2-3 poster boys who are from IIT or anywhere. When you go to US and when you inquire about ISKCON, you are a center of laughing stock, as ISKCON is treated as an organization that is full of people who smoke hash and do all type of illegal activities. But they have a lot of funds, so they create beautiful temples, and God knows how do the prayers with all the mispronunciation of the Vedic mantras that they do. And then coming back to the point, it is said that we need to do a lot of good karmas to be born as a Hindu. Now what Prabhupada did was to make himself more acceptable. He started making Christians guru. And now this same thing happens with Yoga Satsang. Now these Englishmen, they give Guru Mantra to Hindu. You are getting my point. So a person of a lower karma is now, lower karma in terms of spirituality, becomes your Guru or your spiritual guide. A person who is born in India, who is born in the country where we had Buddha to Vivekananda, to Saptarishi, to Patanjali, to all the great and the greatest of spiritualists. Land where the avatars came, and a lineage of those are taking Guru Mantra of Sanatan Dharma from our English, because he's English. Yeah? Indians are, what makes Indian too much happy? There are two things that makes Indian happy. One is when they get something for free. So anything, you just write down 50 ml something free with 50 ml something. Even if they don't need it, they will pick it up. Second thing that makes Indian a lot happy is Angrez. So they think, they see white skin and they think, yes, this is correct. So this is what they are doing with misinterpretation of Gita. They have no knowledge about the Vedic text. And then the latest trend that they have started is the war of gods, like the Avengers. So they now claim that Shiva is a demigod. Vishnu did not have avatars. It was Krishna who had avatars, and Vishnu is a Krishna avatar, and all such kind of nonsense things. See, in Ved we say there is no Nam Ved is Mahapap. So all all the names are of the Parabrahma, be it Vishnu, be it Shiva, be it Krishna. But they say that Shiva is a lower entity, you should not play. Durga is a lower entity. And our youths, seeing that glamour, seeing the Angrez, are very much drawn towards ISKCON. When we have four peaks of Sanatan Dharma, we have Nath Pandit, Yogi Adityanath ji, where you can learn the yoga, where you can learn the Indian Sanatan Dharma, where you can learn the great mysteries of the universe, where you can learn how you can connect to God directly. You don't need a passage to God. But no, we are more happy to hear what is wrong with our religion. Third thing, what our youths are more crazy about, if you tell them, see, in this verse, Krishna said this to Arjun, now implicate this on your own life and understand what Lord wants to tell you, they're not interested. You tell that this is this kind of Ramayana, and here this is the talk that happened between Bhagavati and Maruti, and this means, and this is the teaching that they are giving in our life. They're not interested. What are they interested in? They're interested in dhol. So you have two good singers, you have a very, very good drummer, and you have a chorus. You are a hit in religion. For us, for youths in our country, music is the biggest thing. They have nothing to do with the religion. If you have music, you have them. Also, there is one very technical thing that you people should know, that the hypnosis processes, the process of induction into hypnosis in the name of meditation is also getting into play. And a lot of gurus are also doing this. I will not say guru, a lot of institutions are doing this. In terms of meditation, they tell that you listen to this and your depression will be gone, or say your tension will be gone, you will be stressed. That is true, because that is neuro-linguistic programming. Anybody who does will get released. But with this, you are going farther away from your religion. So a generation before us was too busy in displacement or searching for new job opportunities, because there was no land. All right, there was government everywhere. There was mismanagement by the Congress government, who had nothing to do with the country except taking money from Russia. But for our generation, we are a bit settled generation. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do to make Hinduism correct is learning Hinduism ourselves. Let us learn. Let us not believe what is said. Let's not believe to the stories on YouTube that Krishna and Shiva had such and such talks. Krishna said this and Shiva said this, and Krishna defeated Shiva in the debate, and so Krishna is great, and so nice. This person is saying, which Shastra is it said? Do you ever question? No, there are a lot of storytellers who have already embroidered their story, and they, with so much confidence and with so much of music, they tell you the story that you think, this is the correct thing. Also with this music, let me tell you, the Kathakar who tells stories of Krishna, the Bhagavatam, are not gurus. They are not the correct people you should approach to understand the Vedic religion. There are acharyas in Hinduism. Let us now get connected to our roots. Let us understand what Vedas are. If you cannot read Vedas, at least try to understand what Vedas are. Try to understand what Upanishads are. Try to understand. When you are said, read Gita, you are not being asked to read the interpretation, the tika that somebody has given on Gita. Because two person who are talking, suppose now I am talking to you. What you interpret out of what I am talking is your intellectual capacity and your connection with me. What you have heard or listened to me in the past, and what knowledge do you think I have and what knowledge you have, is the interpretation of any line that has been spoken between us. The same was with Gita. When Bhagwan said it to Arjun, Arjun and Krishna were childhood friends. So they had a different level of understanding. So when Bhagwan said something to Arjun, it had a meaning for Arjun. But when Bhagwan said that, he said it for the whole humanity. So everybody who reads Gita is Arjun. And when you read Gita, you should read Gita as you are Arjun and your Bhagwan is talking to you. And with your own life experiences, you are supposed to read Gita and interpret it for you. No Prabhupada. Or in that case, anybody can help you understanding Gita or any holy text. Keep reading, be guided by the acharyas that our Sanatan Dharma has, and pass it on to the next generation. Do the regular practices, the regular practice of Panch Puja, the regular practice of Jap. If you have got your Yajnopavit, wear them. Have a tilak on your forehead. It is not a matter that you're in a corporate office. So what? The fault with Hinduism is that we Hindu are ashamed of being Hindu, and symbolizing ourselves as Hindu is bad. No. Put a tilak. Read, understand, implement, spread. This is how you are going to save you, your generations, and the Hinduism of coming India. That is all for today. Namaskar. Dhanyavad.